Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Lynn, if you're still here, please take care and get well. Okay, I did see what you wrote up there. Take care and get well. All right. Hello, Catherine and Brenda and Sue and Marion. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? I know that Brandy went to the hospital yesterday and checked out. Everything was okay with her. And I haven't talked to her. I just thought, I'm just kind of thinking she'll show up here, but I don't know. So I thought I would go ahead and start the live and see if she pops in. Hello, Sherry and Emma. How are you guys doing? We're just enjoying the most beautiful day here. Absolutely gorgeous. It was in the 70s today. End of February. 70s. Are you kidding me? Right? Hello, Michelle. 70s. Wow. We were just like, wow. It's going to get colder. The next couple days is going to be in the 40s, but then it's going to go back up to the 50s and 60s. This is unheard of, right? So anyhow, we're taking it. We're loving it. I went for a little walk, just down to the end of the street, the short end of the road. I walked down there and walked back, and Dale was down there. He got some bikes and stuff from the neighbors. They were getting rid of a bunch of basically scrap. And so there was a bunch of bikes he took. And so he was testing out a couple of bikes. He rode down there and he's like, this bike is uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. You had a tornado watch, Sue? That's crazy. That's crazy. It was pretty windy here too. It was windy here. I was recording some videos today and I wanted to have the windows open because it was so nice out. But I did have to close the windows that are by my counter there because my wind chime was just going nuts, making all kinds of noise. There's Brandy. There she is. Let's say hi, Brandy. Hi, Brandy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I was hiding. I was playing hide and seek.
Where were you? Who were you hiding from?
No, when I get packages, my mailman sometimes wants to have me play a game of hide and seek.
Oh,
to find it.
Oh, he hides the packages, and you have to seek.
Uh-huh.
Oh, where does he hide them at?
It was behind something this time. I was like, what the?
Well, hello, Karen and Emma. Hi, Joe. Well, is he protecting it? Like putting it behind stuff so people won't see it and protecting it for you?
I'm thinking that's probably what he's doing, but he's making me go hide and seek.
You need my phone?
I lost mine.
Oh, okay. Good luck finding your phone. Dale's playing hide and seek too with his phone. So you don't think he was just protecting it and putting it behind something so people couldn't see you had a package?
I mean, he may have. It's just it forced me to go hide and seek and find it. Find it.
Okay. Did you find your phone? Was it right out there?
With the bucky nuts.
With the bucky nuts. Of course, his phone was with the bucky nuts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watched a video just very recently, actually, and it was like a UPS driver, and he had a big package, and it was a big old box, and so he took it up in front of the people's garage, and they had like their trash cans there, and he put it behind the trash cans. And there was another box laying there, and he kind of covered up that box with the box, so just like a pile of trash there, because it was a big package and it was something expensive. So he kind of hid it there for him. So maybe they just like to hide them for you, protect them for you.
I'm gonna think that's what he's doing too. It forced me to try to hunt, and I had to go hunt and find.
Well, you got it. You got it, huh? The UPS driver came by my house today, and he just plopped a big box on my front porch, and I'm like, Thank you. Okay. That's where I get my stuff, right on my front porch. Every once in a while, somebody's crazy and puts it some weird place, but not usually. Anyhow, so, well, guess when I finished reading this book?
When?
About an hour ago. Yep.
I finished last night.
I had to finish it about an hour ago. Yeah. And I really skipped a whole bunch. I skipped that whole um the game part when they were in the game. You know what I mean? I skipped
My
that.
God, but that was so good because, like, there was so many. Like, for that one, she really should have known at the beginning who it was that she was playing with. And I mean, there were so many clues. And then, finally, she, asks out of game, on a chat, is this you? And he's like, it's me, Daedalus. He's like, no, no, is it you? And he was
I
like, yes. And then,
I couldn't get into any of that section of the game itself. I tried to look through it a little bit, and then I skimmed through it basically. Thank you, Lee, for all the goodies there. I skipped most of that. It bored me. It just bored me. I didn't want to read it.
I,
I mean, I knew what was going on. I mean, I knew he was in the game and she was in the game, and all that kind of stuff. And they were the characters in the game, and he made the game for her, and that was basically the whole point of the game, right?
yep. I mean, he made it for her and, was hoping that she would play it. I mean, because it was, I mean, the whole inside joke about Oregon Trail, and that was, and then of course, the way that they would game together, when they were younger, and he was sick and he was in the hospital. I mean, like, there was just so much of that. And so technically he got an opportunity to be with her, virtually.
Right.
Um, but then she got mad because she felt that
He tricked her into it. And
yeah, but in reality, he's like, you knew. And she's like, oh, I did, but I didn't. And,
right.
But I'm glad that they
But
finally kind of came to their senses at the end.
did they?
And
Did they really?
well, I mean,
I mean,
well, yeah, because they had a more better understanding. They at least talked
they did.
instead of it always being her not answering and him trying to get up with her. Now, will they work together again? Well, we don't.
I don't know.
That's for our imaginations
I
to
don't know.
know.
That's the part I didn't like. I didn't like the way it ended at all. I wanted it to end differently. I wanted there to be more. I wanted it to be more. That was just like, is that it? That's all we get? Okay. Duh. Duh. But you know what? Here's something. All of that stuff that we learned because of that game and that I didn't read the game part, I learned all that without reading it anyhow. Right?
Well,
They
I mean,
talk,
because they do talk about it in the
yeah,
next
they talked about it
chapter,
at the
but
end. Yeah. Yeah.
for me, it was interesting that he played multiple NPCs, which kind of makes sense because he created it, waiting specifically for her to come in. Although I thought we would see more of our infinite whatever, because that was a game that obviously they did. His company went ahead and
Hello, Lori.
created with the people.
Yeah, after Marx died, I just wanted something different than what happened. I was like, I wanted it to be different. I was like, Why do we like this? Why is it in this way? I don't know. You know, I wasn't a great fan of the book to begin with, so there's that. Anyhow,
Brenda, I really don't do a lot of gaming, but husband and kids do. Now, have I played games? I mean, I've played like Legend of Zelda, Mario Brothers, so some of the games about, I played Oregon Trail when I was a kid. I remember playing it on my Apple IIc computer. Um, I never could. I always died. I always died of dysentery. Although it is true in the actual game, the Oregon Trail, the 1985 version, it just says you have dysentery, and then it says you died. It never actually says you died of dysentery. Just you connect the dots. You had dysentery, you died. I could never seem to amass enough of the correct stuff to keep me going.
oh, that's a good question.
I either tried too much and all the buffalo expired, and I did. I tried, but I was not very good at it. I think I enjoyed the book more because I do understand the world of gaming. Maybe. And I think it's more that I'm into role-playing type games. So that's all about creating worlds and characters and getting to be someone for a little bit, different from yourself, but you still bring some of yourself into it when you create your characters. I know someone else, Sue's a gamer. No, so you don't put that on my head stuff. I did not die of dysentery.
Did not die of dysentery.
Sue's an amazing gamer. Well, she used to be. She used to game a lot. Do you game, Mindy, or have you ever gamed?
When I was young, like a teenager, I did like the arcade games and stuff. We like to go to the arcade and play some games, but I wasn't huge into it. We did have some arcade type games at my parents' store. We had Frogger, and we'd have different games there and stuff, but nothing serious. Just tinkered around. That's all.
I mean, I had Atari, I had Nintendo, and then here at the house, we've had PlayStation and all that.
My game, if I was going to go play a game, and Dale and I will still, if we find it somewhere, we'll play it and we'll challenge each other to see who can do better. And that's Galaga. Just shooting stuff. I was good at shooting stuff. Yeah. Galaga was fun, but
I mean, I still play. I play games on my phone where it's kind of like you're in this. You enter a world, and you have your character, and you have to build your world up. With you have all these quests that you do so that you can build your world more. You get like little stuff to add onto your world.
Hey, Joe.
From your quests. Hey, Joe.
Yeah, I've never played any games like that.
And by the way, for those that had asked, I am fine. Thank you. I just had a scare, and so I apologize, but I'm fine. I went to the hospital last night, so I didn't go live, or yesterday.
Yeah, I did hear that. I heard. I mean, I was in the car riding home, and I saw you post that or something. And I did see you post that everything was okay.
Yeah.
Gotta take it easy.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Just take it easy, relax.
I was exhausted because, boy,
relax a
when
little.
when you're at the ER, they run test after test, poke you after poke you. I don't know how many of those little. hate those little, when they do the EKG things and all those things are all sticky on you and everything.
I don't know. I never had that experience. So I don't know. But
Not
yeah,
fun.
you need to like take it easy. Just take it easy, man. Stop.
I can't. I got too much stuff to do to take it easy.
Wow. You can't let it all stress you out.
Yeah, I know, but Joe says I gotta take it more easy too. But that's just, my life does not allow for really take it easy. So
Then you know what? You need to fix that. Fix it. Change it.
not really, because I don't want to cut out anything that I'm doing. It's a problem.
Oh boy.
I mean, I guess technically I'm not posting as much on YouTube, so I mean, there's that. But my thing is, it honestly wouldn't be so bad. But I'm telling you, this one class, this one professor is trying to kill us. Seriously,
Well,
trying to kill us.
here is my question or a suggestion. Take less classes at a time.
I'm only taking 3.
Take less. Take less. Take less.
Well, this one was not supposed to be the way it was. It really isn't. This, because the other 2 classes are,
instead of trying to take 3, take 2. Take 1 for Christ's sake. Who is this a race? It's not a race.
it's a race to get me out of the job I'm doing right now.
It's not a race. It's not a race.
I want out of this. I'm getting every freaking day gets more.
But you know what? It's not gonna help you if it's causing you so much stress that your health is in jeopardy. Take less. Take less. Go slower. Take it easier. Just what that's throwing that out there. That's all. So.
I have been doing some diamond painting. I even got out my crochet. I did some crochet. I did some cross stitch over the weekend.
That's right. That's right, Lee. That's right, Karen. Yep. When it gets to be too much, you got to back off. That's all there is to it. When life is too much, you got to find a way to back off some stuff. And classes would be one of them. That'd be the easiest one. Oh, yeah.
I know, Lee. Yeah.
Well, I did get a delivery today, late this afternoon. Got a little package dropped off on my front porch there. I did not, Brenda. I did not get the hardcover one. I didn't. I just went and got the paperback, but I kind of mapped it out already, folks. Mapped it out already. So
got it all mapped out. That's what we like.
I mean, there's lots of cool stuff on the cover. It's kind of pretty.
Let me see the cover. Let me see the cover.
I'm showing the cover.
Wait. My thing's not going to show it to me anyway, because I'm hearing robot, which means that, there it is. Okay. Oh, pretty.
Yeah, got pretty stuff on it. Some little flowers and stuff. I don't know what that thing is. That's hands or something, like skeleton hands or something. I don't know. But it's kind of pretty. Anyhow. So I've gone through and I've kind of mapped out our first section for us. It's only 300 and some pages. Let's see.
That's not bad.
No, it's what is it? 317. Oh, Brandy's gone. We lost Brandy. Nope, it's not small. It's still a good size book, Brenda. I think it's the same size book. It's just the soft cover. So, she's coming in on a different thing here. Hang on. All right, let's go here. Now we got our choice. Should I get rid of this one over here? How do I get rid of this one? How do I get rid of this one? Remove that one from stage. Okay, now how's that? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you're there. Okay, awesome. So yeah, I plotted out our first little section to read here, and it's like 88 pages. 88.
Okay. 88 pages. Does it give us a chapter?
Well, 30th of October.
What?
30th of October.
30th of October. So we do read 30th of October or don't read 30th of
No.
October?
Don't read 30th of
No.
October. Stop when you get to 30th of
Okay.
October. So I have a feeling that all these chapters are going to
Day
be,
before Halloween.
I think they're all going to be dates, I think. Yep. Chapter before that is 29th October evening. Yeah, I think they're all dates.
Okay.
I mean, it is a diary, right?
Well, which would make sense. It would
Well,
make sense that it's
It's an
date.
encyclopedia of fairies. I guess it's not really a diary, but anyhow. It's written
Yeah,
like,
but she had to do research, right, in order to add to the encyclopedia. So maybe it's all her research into the encyclopedia.
and the dates that she wrote them down and whatnot, things like that. Yeah, that's my guess. So that's how that goes. That is how that works.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Stop at 30th of October. Yes, Sherry. Stop at 30th of October. Yes. Perfect.
Day before Halloween.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to read a lot more of it at the retreat, and I really didn't. I mean, I did, but I still had a little bit to go when I got home today. So, and there was no reading last night in the hotel not last night, the night before. There was no reading that night at the hotel. No. Oof. That was a place and a half. That's a story and a half. I'll tell you all about that tomorrow in my whip and chat. That was interesting. We survived.
But you had fun.
We survived. We survived. Oh boy. So it felt good to get home though and get back to doing stuff and getting work done. And I've been busy all day long. Just go, 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 go all day long. So yep.
I get you.
Yep. That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm used to doing, I mean, it's been programmed in me for so long, that up, down, move around stuff all day. I mean, when you're a teacher, you don't, I didn't. Elementary, I don't get to sit down at all, like ever. Gotta go, go, go all the time. So,
See, you know what it's like. You just got you're busy all day long, all day.
Yep, and I got used to it, and it was just the way things are. So I'm still that way. Still that way. Still got to be doing something. Still got to be doing something. Yep, Hooker City was right, Sue. That was for sure. For sure.
I'm gonna have to call you and find out what that's all about. Because since I can't really understand anything, I got to find out about what. I'm hoping that that's talking about crocheting and not the other kind of hooker. But
no.
I never know nowadays.
No. That's we're not talking about crochet hooks.
Oh well, okay.
No. Mm-mm.
Wow. Thank you, Lee. That's so sweet. I appreciate it.
It was interesting. So I'll just say this. I'm in no rush to go back to Tulsa, Oklahoma. They can keep Tulsa, Oklahoma all day. Don't need to go there. Oh, anyhow.
All right.
Well, anything else to say about the crazy book? I think it was a crazy book, but
Nope. I know you're ready to get started into this other one, so
I'm ready to
look
move
forward
on.
to it.
It is time to move on. Yep, move on. I'll put that one in my Goodreads and be like, cha-ching, done, cha-ching, done and over. Oh boy. I'll tell you what though, if you guys want to read a good book, I'm also reading Love and Other Words. It's Christina Lauren. Christina Lauren, that's two women. They write together. They might be related. I don't know for sure, but I think they're related. But Love in Other Words is a very interesting book. And it's kind of interesting. It's very similar to this book. Oh, Brandy's gone. It's very similar to this book in that it's two people who knew each other as children, young children, and then had a relationship and then didn't, and then meet again as adults. So it's really good so far. I'm only about halfway into it, but it is good. It's good. So I'm liking that book. So if you want to read a good book, read Love in Other Words. It's really good so far. And everybody, I have not heard one person say anything negative about Love in Words. Nothing. Anyhow. Goodbye, Lee. We're leaving anyhow. Brandy's gone. Brandy's gone. Floating Twigs. Never heard of that book, Joe. Floating Twigs. Who is that by? Is it good? I'm assuming you're liking it. Never heard of it before, so. Floating Twigs, huh? I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look it up. Not that way, I'm not. Because when you put a G, you get gloating, and that's not gonna work. Gloating Twig. Oh, it's a series? It's a series. Did you know that? Floating Twigs is part of the Twigs. Hang on. Let's see real quick here. It's Floating Twigs #1. Yep, it's #1. And then there's Finding Twigs, Gathering Twigs, and Saving Twigs. Is Twigs a dog, Joe? Is Twigs a dog? Because there's a dog on the cover of all of these. I'll look at that in a minute. Anyhow. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh, never mind. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna go figure out some dinner. It's not about a dog. Okay. It's just interesting. There's a dog on every single cover. I thought that was interesting. I thought it might be about the dog. All right. Okay, we're gonna go figure out dinner, and we'll see you guys next week for book club, and we'll get started with this encyclopedia of fairies. And if you want to hear about Tulsa, listen to the Whip and Chat tomorrow. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. That's all I got. All right. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Good night, everyone. Bye.